Form videos. I'm Peter Loshak. This is Inside the Lines, our football handicapping show here, and here we go. It's finally here. College football season has finally begun, and this is the first college football game preview that I'm going to be doing this year, and I'm going to be doing it with Troy West from allplayswin.com, returning guest who had a phenomenal year with us in football last year and then continued it in many other sports, but he did great. Started out with us in college football and did phenomenally well. Troy West from allplayswin.com. Thanks for being back with us.
Thanks a lot, Pete. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to give you guys one. It hurts a little bit to give out this play for free, but I'm not going to lie to you, Pete. I'm not going to lie to the viewers. It's one of my strongest plays of the year going Saturday. So pumped to give it to you guys. I'm pumped it's college football season. I know the gamblers are. This is the best time of year. Get out your wallets. Go get your loans out now because there's some money to be made coming up here with college football and NFL starting up. We're real excited. This is a big time at All Plays Win, Pete.
All right, well, it's very fitting that you would be our guest on the first show Inside the Lines for this upcoming college football season. We're going to talk about Boise State at Washington, and of course, you've impressed me very much with your ability to. You have a great read on Seattle area teams in general. Not a huge surprise. A lot of times, people, homers have a better read on those teams than they do on other teams. The game is Boise State at Washington. Washington is a 3.5-point home favorite. The total is 52, and this is a rematch of the bowl game last year that Boise won by 28-26. And I'm looking at this game now. Washington, senior quarterback Keith Price, he had 2 great years. Then he had a down year last year. He's, primed to have a rebound this year. He's aware of it. They're implementing a high-powered, up-tempo offense, no-huddle offense to hopefully kickstart things this year. Boise State coming in, they're ranked number 19. They've got a lot of new faces on defense, so I'm not sure which way you're going to go here. Maybe you're going to pick Washington minus 3.5 for revenge the bowl game. My lean is to the over 52 if the weather's good.
Pete, before I give you the prediction on this one, I want to give all the viewers out there, make sure they know that I am not biased towards any of these Seattle teams. No. I'll be the first one to bet against the Mariners, the Seahawks, or the Huskies. But I am going to roll with Washington in this football game for a lot of reasons. One thing that I don't know a lot of the viewers know, this is the grand opening of a brand new stadium. Last year, Washington did not get to play in their home stadium. They added another 20,000 seats. Brand new stadium's going to be sold out. It's on a Saturday night. They're predicting this to be one of the loudest stadiums in football. So for a new kind of oriented Boise State team to come in and spoil it, I don't think so. Washington's full of seniors this year. They returned just about everybody. They got guys back from injury. I've had the opportunity to watch this team practice. This is a fired up football team, Pete. This is a coaching staff that's now in their 4th year. They're fired up. This is all going to be Washington on Saturday night. I'm encouraging a lot of my current clients, some of the new guys. The money line's sitting at 150 to 160. If you can take that money line, do it. Because I don't like to mess around with 3.5. There's so many times where you see your team's up 14 with 4 to play, and all of a sudden you get backdoored. But this is all Washington. I would be beyond shocked if Boise State went in Saturday night and spoiled the home opener in front of over 80,000 people on a Saturday night. So you brought up great points, Pete, with Keith Price. I think he's ready to have a big year. Bishop Sankey, the running back, ready to have a big year. Great offensive line, great defense. Washington's your pick, Pete.
Just playing devil's advocate here, though, Washington has been a pretty good team for a while, but they've sort of just maintained mediocrity, and they've never gotten to the elite level that Boise State, has been for many years now. So do you think that, maybe Boise State coming in as an underdog, that might be sort of a trap situation here for Washington, and that Boise just outclasses Washington?
One thing I always try to do is I try to play a little bit of a devil's advocate, like you just said, Pete. And the only thing I can see is Washington maybe being a little overly excited, which can happen sometimes. First game in a new stadium, you come out, the nerves are a little too high, where you get more of a composed Boise State team. And Boise's well coached. I'm not taking anything away from Chris Peterson, phenomenal football coach. I just think there's way too many factors, like you said, with the revenge game from last year. Washington had Boise on the ropes. I don't think Boise's the elite team that they used to be. It's been a little bit of a while now since they've been in a BCS bowl, and even when they have, I'm not sure how deserving they really were. I think if you put Boise in a big-time conference like the Pac-12, the SEC, the ACC, I think they lose 3 or 4 football games where they've had the opportunity to play a lousy WAC schedule and now Mountain West. So I don't think it's the same Boise team, and I think this is going to be a Washington team that's not only more talented, they're at home, and I think that they're going to get things done with the rivalry going on, coming back to last year at the Vegas Bowl. So I think all signs point at Washington. Small argument towards Boise, not near as much as where we're going with Washington on this beat.
All right, I'm pretty much devil's advocated out here. I'm agreeing with you, man. Washington -3.5. Thanks so much, Troy West from allplayswin.com.
Thanks a lot.